Hey, while we're recording this, it's 9:21 on 21 Next. How about that? Not always the case. So make sure that you are tuned into us, which means signing up, get your notifications. You will be notified, boom, when we're on the air, and you will know, your phone will tell you, and we can get going. I'm Joel D, the place to be, and we are telling you the big stories we're talking about tonight. Not always the stories you'll see everywhere else, but the ones you're going to enjoy with us on YouTube on 21 Next. This one's kind of interesting. I want to get your call on this, everybody. A teen in New Oxford apparently just got a motorcycle, is riding it with some buddies, and then this happens. Check the left side of the screen. See that? Oh, it's a terrible fall. Now, the person's going to be okay. A couple broken bones. Easy for me to say, right? I mean, this is definitely painful. I actually don't like seeing that too many times. But I want you to focus on this. Not the pain, but who's at fault. So the SUV's driving, everyone's nearby, it kind of stops. The driver claims, trying to pull over so these people who were tailgating, the driver claims, could go around. The driver, the other riders make that, the motorcyclists say that this person stopped as a brake check, which is pretty dangerous for motorcycles, can't stop that fast, and instead of a bumper hitting them, they go over the wheels, which is what happened here. You're seeing some of the damage here. So it was a 19-year-old that was riding with friends around 7 p.m. when this happened on Sunday. And they didn't have enough time to brake, obviously. But were they going too close? What was going on? There were no turn signals. That's where the controversy comes in here. And the tough part is apparently the mother, you see in the broken bones right there, the mother of the motorcycles who was hurt says that there was no remorse at all from the driver. We don't know that for sure. That's what we're hearing, saying that, the person should have been so close, so be it. Hope your son learned a lesson. That's hard to hear when your kid is hurt on the ground after that nasty fall right there. So tell us what you think about that. We took some comments earlier online. A lot of people were saying that the motorcycle riders were just too close. But stopping just like that fast, definitely potential for danger instead of just sending a message. You decide, though. I think you can argue both sides of this one. Let's go to something that really is a lot harder to argue, and that is what looks like, according to police, is just recklessness from a driver who got tired overnight and ended up barreling into a construction zone, killing 3 people. This happened last year, almost tomorrow will be exactly 1 year. So this is I-83, York County. This was a box truck driver, allegedly hit these folks, killing them once again 1 year ago. This is mile marker 35 and a half. You're kind of seeing the leftovers of this that day. 25-year-old Reed Davenport of Maryland facing numerous charges. So apparently they're saying that, according to charging documents, that Davenport had THC in his system and was reportedly very tired of dealing with newborn puppies at home the night before. Very sad situation. Veered in, I believe they're telling us, into the other lane, took out these 3 people. So now 3 counts of third-degree murder, 3 counts of homicide by vehicle while driving under the influence, and 3 counts of homicide by vehicle. So a tough situation there. The charges are here now. We'll see how this works out. But, we always say, be careful. But these overnight times where drivers are a little more drowsy sometimes and not taking care of things maybe the way they should, and these folks are out there doing their job, just a rough situation. So be aware, do what you can, folks. Tough situation here. Lancaster County, this family gets a new puppy. Feeling good about this. 4-month-old puppy. Looks like a Siberian Husky to me. I guess a male Pomsky, they're saying. And they look at their security footage Saturday morning, and this cute little guy is gone. So they're saying that the puppy was just stolen from this couple in the middle of the night, just like it says there. They stole the puppy. And the security footage apparently has this. So they're showing this. 1 a.m., someone, pulls up in a car, gets the puppy, is on a 100 block of Penn Street. So these people are heartbroken. They have a new puppy, cute as can be, looking for companionship for the next 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it is. And instead, they're at a loss for how this could happen. So tough one right there. Let's get to some good news. Here we go. If Rocky were real, what tournament, what way would he normally come up the ranks and and find that ultimate victory? The answer is the Golden Gloves. Let's show some of the Golden Gloves, or at least show some of our videos there, because here's what's happening. The Golden Gloves is now coming back to Central PA. Now, it's been around for 100 years. This is the Unite Central PA Boxing Club off Cameron Street in Harrisburg. It's one of the venues that's now going to host this moving forward. So the cool thing about this is, it's been going on for a while, and the Central PA version of the Golden Gloves, to compete, they had to drive to Philly, even though that should be the Eastern PA version, but no one was hosting it around here. So that's going to change right now as you're looking at what's going to happen instead. So it's Claudia Kenyon. He's the one who runs Unite Boxing Club in Central PA. Talking to him about it, very exciting. He's partnering with a guy in Lancaster as well at the Mellet Boxing Club out there. And the cool thing is, if you win the Golden Gloves of Pennsylvania, you get to go to the big one, which is the national version. You win that, you're in Olympic trials, no matter what. Even if you weren't on the map before, you could be now. So it's really exciting. We were there with some boxers today. I was able to visit, and it's a cool time. So we're wishing them luck. They're going to come up with their exact dates. This is for the 2026 Golden Gloves dates to be announced. All right, guy who has quick hands when he's on the clicker, showing you what's going on with the weather. That is the fastest hands in weather, they call him. Hurricane Russell.
That was something more like Tornado Tom. That would work.
Tornado Tom. I was going to get into Russell Muscle, but we're not going to go that way.
All right. Here's the deal, Joel D. We got a frost advisory in effect tonight. Very cold. But the bigger story is how warm we get and how quickly we warm up. Look at this. This is like a championship prize fight here. We go from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s by Saturday. Dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun, dun. The trade-off is we get a little cloudy. We do have a chance for a few showers on Saturday. But I like this. I like where we're headed. It's been too darn cold, too darn windy. It's still going to be a bit windy as we move toward the weekend. But Sunday is Easter Sunday, looking mostly cloudy but mild. And we've had some very cold Easters recently. So a 70-degree Easter, 2 thumbs up.
Never tussle with Tom Russell. How about that?
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's just be honest here. Mother Nature has been giving us some right hooks out of nowhere with the wind. Like
the wind, man. Yeah, it's just and you're doing this the whole time.
Right.
Oh,
It's track season, and they don't cancel these things for much. Certainly not wind.
no.
It is so drastic if you're going one way and then the other, depending on how long the races are.
And it doesn't matter where you are. All the tracks are out in open fields, so you just get the brunt of the wind. It's been a rough spring sports season for sure.
Yep. But I mean, it's playable. So is this kind of the end of the wind? I know we had like a couple of days in a row. Is this going to be the last bit?
Well, I don't think so. We forecasted way back when that winter was going to kind of linger, and I think that's what we're experiencing. So even toward the end of the month into the first part of May, it still looks like we get what we call these cutoff lows, and it just gives us these cooler temperatures and the windy conditions. So I wouldn't say we're done with it yet. Usually not in the clear until after Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. That's when you say you're safe to plant, huh?
Right. Exactly. We're frost advisor tonight, so
Well,
Mother Nature.
Even worse than that, sometimes. I mean, the wind could come anytime, but the wind would wipe out some of your, plants. Now, you get those nice tulips going up, and then wipe them right out.
Well, I don't know. They're pretty low to the ground. They don't get as much of that.
I've seen some tulips that are already high.
Really?
I think they planted them that way. They probably didn't let them come up that way.
Impressive.
They just moved down.
Impressive.
I mean, I'm not one to judge.
You are a man of the tulips, so I'm not going to argue with you.
I tiptoe through them sometimes.
Yes, you do, Tiny Joel D.
No one knows it, man. Actually, I know.
No one.
Is it Tommy Two? Who was it?
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim,
That's
not
where
Tommy Two Tone. That was a different one.
That was 8675309.
Okay.
But
Tiny Tim.
You were
So I'm
Tiny
going to check
Joel D.
somebody here. All right, Megan, how old are you?
23.
She's 23. You ever heard of Tiny Tim?
No.
Have you ever heard of the song "Tiptoe Through the Tulips"?
Yeah.
High
Ah,
voice and really like funny.
Yeah.
She's heard of the song.
that's half. You got 50%.
"Tiptoe Through the Tulips" with Tiny Tim.
Mm-hmm.
He used to go on these shows and with his high falsetto voice just
Yeah.
be
Didn't he have like a ukulele or something?
with the ukulele? Yeah. One of these days we're gonna get Tom to do the weather that way. Or not.
Tiny Tom.
All right. Well, we made it. I've seen Tiny Tom. You put him out there sometimes. All right. We made it, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's the best. Congrats to our producer for
Tiny
finding Tiny Tim.
Yes. Who does he look like nowadays? Boy, that look around, that
Yeah.
Russell Brand going on there.
I was going to say, yeah, that's where I was going, or the guy from The Cure.
Well, that's also old. But wow. All right. Very good. Thank you, Isaac, who was our
that was
our
well
driver
done.
on these things, our producer and driver stuff.
Thanks, Isaac.
Good check. All right. All right, folks. You got it all this time. No doubt. You got a little bit of everything.
Even if you didn't want it.
Thank you, Tommy. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you are always tuning in and getting those notifications, because who knows? It could be Tiny Tim. It could be Tussle and Tom, or it could just be the latest news. You never know on 21 Next. We'll see you.